Sicilian defense, open, Scheveningen, classical, Paulsen variation, 9.b3b7. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players. Sharp games are frequently the result of starting with the king's pawn, since it dominates the center and frees up the bishop and queen on the light squares. The c-pawn in the Sicilian defense controls the d4 square. Nf3 moves the knight toward the center in anticipation of a pawn push on d4, where it will be ready to retake the piece if black captures on d4. The dark squared bishop has a fresh opening created by e6, and the queen has a new diagonal created by e6. d4 offers to trade the more important central d4 pawn for the c5 pawn in exchange for more control of the center and quick development. Cx d4 provides black two key pawns while giving white only one. Nx d4 recaptures the pawn and activates the knight in return for having one central pawn versus black's two central pawns. Nc6 challenges the knight on d4 and controls the e5 square. Nc3 defends the e4 pawn and puts more pressure on the d5 square. A6 prepares the b5 pawn push and stops the white pieces from coming to b5. b2 develops the bishop and prepares castling. qc7 develops the queen, supports the knight on c6 and controls the d6 and e5 squares. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. Nf6 develops the knight toward the center, attacks the e4 pawn and controls the d5 square. b3 develops the bishop toward the center and supports the knight on d4. b7 develops the bishop toward the center and prepares to castle. This threatens to kick a knight. The bishop is ready to be developed to an active square. This stops the opponent from being able to kick a knight. Castling develops a rook, while also moving the king to safety. Castling to the same side of the board as the opponent tends to lead to less sharp positions as compared with opposite side castling. This connects the rooks, which helps them coordinate together in the future. It is the last book move. A rook enters the action after developing outside of its starting square as a result. It is quite good. That is a logical response. It is quite good. This uses a pawn to attack the center while vying for position. It is ideal. The knight is thus brought to safety. It is ideal. This poses a threat to strike a knight. That's good. This is an equal trade. This is the only good move. It is a great move. Backs off. This poses a threat to strike a knight. It is ideal. Among the best actions. It is quite good. This misses a chance to link together rooks. It is incorrect. This threatens to activate a rook by getting it to the 7th rank. There was only one good move in that position. It is a mistake. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players.